Hi! My name is Izumi. Welcome to the stream. Today we're going to be doing a Q&A kind of behind the scenes. Like, I'm just going to be kind of talking about some things about being a, aspiring, oh, it's echoing. There we go. I fixed it. Talking about being an aspiring, role player and kind of content creator in the community and giving you guys some tips and tricks that I've learned over time. Hello, Jackie. Hello, Wolfie. Welcome to the stream. I have Boba with me, which makes me very happy. It's very yummy. But you guys can go ahead and ask away. Let me know any questions that you may have, and I will gladly answer them. They can be about role-playing, they can be about storytelling, they can be about writing, they can be about just random stuff in my life, and I will answer anything I feel comfortable with answering. How have I been today? Very good. Thank you so much for asking. Today was a very nice day. Kind of just like did a lot of like grindy work this morning, kind of getting some stuff done since I'm going on a couple trips this month just to visit kind of like family and friends and stuff like that. And so I kind of had to get that out of the way, and so I did that today. But it was good because I watched Critical Role with my boyfriend while I was doing it, and so it kind of made it a much more fun experience. Is the music okay? I have a question for you guys right now. Is the music okay? Do I need to turn it up, down? Let me know. Dude, Boba's so good. Okay, good. Awesome. I also have some water with me. It's important to drink water. I also got an app that every time I drink water, I get to water a little plant baby. Oh, does it need to be louder then? Is that better? Drink water, guys. I'm trying to drink more. I'm not good about remembering to drink water. But I got an app, and it's really encouraging me. It's called Plant Nanny. Not sponsored, although I wouldn't mind if it was. So, to start off, I'm going to be telling you guys, kind of while everyone's still rolling in, a little bit about kind of how my creative process is. So, if you didn't know, hi, my name is Izumi. I have been doing Minecraft roleplays since I was about 11 years old. I am now 18. I know, right? Wonder where I got it. Totally, you weren't there with me. Totally. But I basically started when I was 10, 11, around that age, and I've been doing it since then. I'm 18 now. I took a break a couple years ago, and it was kind of a growth experience. I mean, because I kind of grew up with doing role plays and kind of watching role plays and stuff like that, and I'm really happy to be back. And I think it's gonna be a lot of fun coming back into the scene and kind of doing it in a more mature light, because like all the stuff I obviously did when I was younger was like for my age range, because I created content that I would want to watch, right? Well, as I got older, I kind of continued to create that age range of content, not realizing that, I could grow with my audience, and so now I'm kind of to the point where I can kind of explore more with my stories and stuff like that, and kind of make it more mature, and kind of maybe even like dark backgrounds and stuff like that. Here, let me go to more tracks. There we go. I can kind of explore more with like storylines and stuff. So Charmed Academics, if you haven't seen the trailer for that, I am very excited for Charmed Academics. It is a enemies to lovers / villain to lovers. The villain kind of just is more of an enemy rather than a villain. He kind of redeems himself pretty quickly. And then it's just enemies to lovers. And it is kind of a dark academia, kind of witchy, but modern day scenario. So there's a island called Blackthorn that has a couple schools and kind of an entire society of witches and sorcerers and warlocks and stuff like that. Hello, Miss Bacon, welcome to the stream. How's it going? And on that island is where our story takes place. So when you're about like let me bring up my notes to make sure I'm telling you the right stuff. I don't want to misinform you guys. I'm not going to spoil anything, obviously. Just telling you a little bit about the world. So okay. So there are magical cities like this island all over the world, and they were first created during the mid-1400s when the witch trials started in Europe, and then finished construction during the 1620s when the Salem witch trials happened. So they basically, when witch trials started to happen, they started to create these islands that witches could escape to, but they didn't create them quick enough, and so it took them over 200 years to make all these islands. There's probably at least 10 to 15 islands all over the world with cities on them. The Devarling Council is kind of who protects all the magical locations around the globe. The council, it's a council of warlocks and witches chosen by deities who oversee the mortal and magic worlds to protect the identity of magic users. If anyone tries to expose the magic world to mortals, they are held in custody by the Devarling Council until they're either pled innocent or guilty, in which they'd keep them locked away or send them with a wiped memory and power suppressing curse to a mortal mental hospital. So it's kind of fucked up what they do to people that try to expose the world. So it's very high stakes for anyone who wants to use their magic in the normal human world, but they're so scared. The Devarling Council is so terrified of something like the witch trials happening again, so they basically take it to an extreme. Very excited to see it. Well, I'm very glad you're excited to see it. I'm sorry for chewing and talking. There we go. Okay. I'm glad I got my water now that I think about it, because I can wash off the boba from my mouth. So the Devarling members consist of the daughter of Anubis and a witch. So a witch and Anubis, which you don't know who Anubis is. They're a Egyptian god. I'll explain more about them as it becomes relevant in the story. Their daughter is Mavis, and then an apprentice of Loki, the god of mischief. In Norse mythology is Farlene, and then a knight of Hades is Quill. So the council is those main members, and there's members that kind of join and leave that are less important, but those are kind of the main important members. And then the council was formed after all the magical cities were originally built to ensure their safety. So they're who keeps everyone in line. There are 3 schools on Blackthorn, the specific city that the main characters live in, which is Rune Falcon Junior High, Hollowbrook High School, and Valkyrain University. So it starts senior year of Hollowbrook High School, and then they go to Valkyrain University in what would be season 2, if you guys end up liking it enough for season 2. So the main goals, as you guys may have seen from the trailer. Hello, Jadova. Welcome to the stream. How dare I be so cute? Should be illegal, SMH. How? Was it me talking with my mouth full? How dare you? How dare you? Rude. I love you, Jackie. I just realized I forgot about something. I need to do that. Let me write that down on a sticky note. So I'll remember that now. Put that right there. There we go. Okay. Anubis is the god of death, mummification, embalming, the afterlife, cemeteries, tombs, and the underworld, right? At least in Egyptian mythology. Yes, that is Anubis in Egyptian mythology, as well as Anubis basically in Charmed Academics. They're very similar. There's only a couple differences for story purposes that happen, you know? Now, do we have any questions about Charmed Academics before I move on to talking about Fallen Stars? Which Fallen Stars is coming out tomorrow. Tomorrow is the first stream for Fallen Stars. It is a role-playing SMP with a bunch of other amazingly talented content creators that are a part of it as well. That sure looks familiar. Girlie, you know it! We match. We both have the same shirt. Hello, Nixie. I love you. I'm so excited for tomorrow. I have boba. I'm running out of boba though. I don't have a lot left. And it's just a milk tea. I learned some of the Egyptian gods and goddesses when I was in Egypt. Oh, I forgot you went to Egypt. That makes sense. Thank you. Yeah, no, I'm super excited for tomorrow. Yeah, if you guys have any questions about Charmed Academics, which, by the way, Nixie is also in Charmed Academics. They're in Fallen Stars and Charmed Academics, so, like, love her. Yeah, if you guys have any questions about Charmed Academics, whether it be the characters, the world, or just kind of basics of, like, how did you come up with this? Or, like, I want to do something like this, and so what made you inspired to, you know, take it to the way you're taking it, you know? Any questions you have, I would love to hear them. Also, if you tweet out about the stream or post about the stream on Instagram, make sure to tag me in your post, and I will retweet and like, or repost and like the post you did. So if you would like a little bit of clout and a little bit of love from me, do that, and I'll be going through it. We'll probably take a break around the 30 to 45 minute mark, and that's when I'll go through all those. So that way I don't interrupt questions, but I do get to thank you guys on stream. Oh no, my nail's breaking. My nail. No. It's all rigid now. Here, do I have a little? Could have sworn I did. Oh, I do. Let me fix this real quick. Yes, clout. Exactly. You want clout and some love and some cuddles and some kisses? Because that's what I'll give you. Platonically, of course. I'm fixing my nail. Sorry about that, guys. My nail broke. It kind of ripped more than broke, though, to be fair. There we go. Okay, I don't think I'll mess with it anymore. I don't think. Who or what inspired you during the character creation for Charmed Academics? Great question, Nixie. We love you. You're great. Thank you. So, each character is quite different. I'll tell you characters that won't be a spoiler, aka the main cast, which consists of Junie, the character I play, Hazel, Sage, and Griffin. So those are the main characters in season 1 or volume 1, depending on how you want to look at it, because I am totally not tempted to turn this into a light novel after season 1 airs. I would never do that. Whoa, me read a book? Never. Don't worry. King of Mischief still in the works, by the way. For those who know King of Mischief, I would finish that before I put this out, so. Anyways. So with Junie, it was quite, here, let me put this here and scroll down. There we go. Okay, now I can see both things on my screen. Okay, so Junie is 17 years old. She goes by she, her pronouns. She is bisexual. She's a senior at the high school. She's a Gemini. Her birthday is June 11th. And she basically is a very, like, cold person at the beginning of the series. Light novel would give me, yes. Yes, LGBT plus characters are definitely in the series. Almost every single character is part of the LGBT community. If not, they're definitely a, like, either an ally, supporter, or they're a villain. That was, I promise, that was not on purpose. But there's a wide range of sexualities and gender identities that I tried to portray well in Charmed Academics. As for let me go back on this one. Okay. As for her personality, as I said, she is kind of cold in the beginning. She's very determined on finding her mom, as you guys might have kind of guessed from the trailer. She has a lot of trauma, and she needs to work through that. But at the end of the day, she's a very kind-hearted person. She is extremely forgiving, kind of to a fault, and she sometimes thinks she's a lot more badass than she is. She is badass, don't get me wrong, but she definitely has quite a ways to go before she will be able to, you know, like, completely take care of herself in a strength department. She's a lot of training that basically has to go into it. She's very strong, don't get me wrong. She's one of the strongest characters in the entire series, but she has a lot that needs to, you know, happen for her to be able to be one of the strongest characters, the strongest character in the entire series. So there are definitely people that are stronger than her, but there are a lot of people that are not as strong as her. So she holds herself up in that regard. She is Junie's isn't her Tsundere arc. Exactly. You get it. You get it, Nixie. So basically, what inspired Junie the most is kind of a mix of, her name is Junie Nightwood, by the way. I don't know if I said her last name. I like her last name, so I wanted to say it. She kind of was inspired not only by my personality, since I am the one playing her, and I wanted to kind of be able to reflect in kind of her a little bit. Her core personality is very influenced by me, but she also has a lot of inspirations kind of from the Tsundere arc, kind of like Nixie said, as well as a lot of kind of this stereotype that we're trying to break the stereotype that the girl in an enemies to lovers story is going to just fall head over heels later on for the enemy and disregard anything bad they did to them in their past. That is something that she will not do. So I wanted to make sure that she is very strong-willed in that department, and she doesn't just give in to being with this person, you know? It's a gradual, you have to gain my trust or I'm not trusting you ever type of relationship. And I wanted that especially prominent in this show because as an avid enemies to lovers reader. I love good enemies to lovers. I think that an enemies to lovers story is a really good, like, writing, what is it called? Cliche. And I think that when done really well, it can be really good to show the character's integrity. So, yeah, that's what inspired Junie. And then Hazel Cameron. Hazel is 18. She goes by she, her pronouns. She is a lesbian. She loves them women. She is quite the flirt, by the way. She's a senior. She is Virgo. Her birthday is September 3rd. She also goes to the same high school. And her biggest goal is to move back to the mortal world. So she is not a big fan of the witch-esque world. Crazy. I mean, I know personally I would be a very big fan of a magical, mystical world, but she has a lot of trauma relating to her transition to the magical world, so she kind of wants to get back, and you'll learn more about her character later on. Hazel is very much inspired by just by looks, Lucinda from My Street, and mainly Minecraft Diaries. Just mainly looks because she has that red hair kind of aesthetic. And she's quite the flirt. But that's about where the similarities end. On a personality kind of inspiration kind of deal, Hazel's definitely mostly inspired by kind of this ideology of like someone working their ass off for a really long time and making what they want to work, if that makes sense. Even if it's not the outcome they originally thought they were gonna get, they still work their ass off and, you know, make what needs to happen. Very, very, like, assertive, like, she doesn't feel guilty about voicing her word, you know? And that's something that I feel like a lot of people, especially women, struggle with, is kind of being assertive and not feeling like an asshole because of it. And so she's a good character. I kind of like, I want to embody that more, you know? So like, she's almost like inspiring me in that department. In other departments, she's not so inspiring, but in that department, that's kind of what she's based off of. Okay, now for Sage Jennings, this is Nexie's character, don't tell anyone. She is 17, a little bit of an airhead, but she's incredibly smart. She's an airhead in the way she's very blunt, and she's almost a little, like, aloof and kind of like, whatever happens, you know, like that kind of personality, kind of very kind of blind optimism, kind of delusional, some people would call it, but in all actuality, she's just a very smart person, and so she knows this is just a moment, like, I'm not gonna get caught up in this, you know? She goes by she, they pronouns. They're pansexual, they're senior, they're Cancer, their birthday is July 1st. They go to the same school, and her main aspiration is something quite dark that you will not find out today. But she is very strong-minded and very academic. She kind of is very like, I'm gonna do this, you don't have to do it too though, but I have to do this. She's very like strong-willed in that way. She goes with the vibe. Yeah. So for her character, what inspired her most is a little bit of Luna Lovegood, but mixed with oh god, what's her name? The main girl from Angels of Death. What is her name? I'm so upset that I don't remember her name. I know Jackie will know. Jackie, girly, help me out. But she's inspired by those characters a lot. But in her own regard, she's in a different way than them, because she's a different person than them because Rachel, thank you so much. She, although has those kind of qualities, She's a lot more smart than I feel like people give her credit for. Almost to the point of, like, Jesus Christ, when you get to see how just, like, witty and smart she is, like, in her head, and, like, when that comes into play, like, her being able to be, like, the kind of coordinator planner of the group, you find that, Jesus Christ, she's a very intelligent person. Not saying that Rachel and Luna aren't, but, like, it's on a whole other level, if that makes sense. Now, last but not least, Griffin Hawthorne. They are 18. The pronouns are he, him. They are bisexual. They're a senior as well at the school. They're Scorpio. Watch out. I don't want to say that. I feel like everyone gives Scorpios a bad rap. I like Scorpios, okay? Okay? I like Scorpios. Maybe I just met really good ones. I don't know, fam. I'm right on the cusp of Scorpio and Sagittarius, though, so, like, I could go either way. Depends on the day. Depends on the wind. Depends on my mood, really. How far did you push me that day? Because what side I'll go on, either I'm moving to a different country, that's my Sagittarius side, or I'm ruining your life, that's my Scorpio side. Okay, jokes. I'm far too non-confrontational for that. Far too non-confrontational. Exactly, Scorpios are great. Scorpios are fine. It all depends on the person. All depends on the person, how they treat their Scorpio-ness. Hunter's Scorpio. Yeah, there. Yeah, no, yeah. Anyways, back to Griffin. His birthday is November 21st. And he also goes to the same school. He comes from a very pristine family. The Hawthorns are very well known in Blackthorn. They kind of inspired the name Blackthorn because they are one of the founding families on the city, on the island. They are a legacy on the island. As a Cancer Scorpion man is a hit or miss. Yeah, no, I understand. Depends on if you're having a Leo day or a Cancer day, Nixie. There are definitely some side characters, Rosemary, Jean, Xavier, Cedric, that I would love to talk about just a little bit without giving away any spoilers. But first, I'm going to kind of tell you what the inspiration for Griffin was. The main inspiration for Griffin... Hello, Nova! Welcome to the stream! How's it going? The main inspiration for Griffin was very much this archetype of, like, the enemies to lovers villain, but making it a lot more dark and kind of showing how he even knows how fucked up he is, even from the beginning. And he just pretends to be fine. He just pretends like everything's fine. He pretends like he's the strongest person ever when he knows he is not. It's rooted in a lot of insecurity. He knows he's not the best, but he would never let anyone else know that, you know? And Xavier. And so, you know, it's a lot of, you know, heartache in his story later on about getting through all that. He's very much what's the word? Trust fund. There we go. Trust fund baby. He's very much a trust fund baby. I'm recording with Jackie and VC. Very nice. He's very much a trust fund baby kind of aesthetic. He's kind of if trust fund baby, rich boy, kind of prince vibes, realized his family was corrupt and doesn't feel as shitty about himself anymore. And so he's like, fuck you. You know, like, that's kind of his inspiration. Rosemary Vanderbilt, pansexual, she, her, 17, senior, Leo. She's hilarious. I love her character. I think a lot of you guys are going to give me all the inks, Twisty. Yes! I think she's gonna be either a fan favorite or a fan hated character. I think it all is gonna depend on the person, because she's not very likable, but I like her. I think she's fun. I think she's a a good character, she's also really fucked up, as a running theme. Jean Vanier is 17, they, them, non-binary, pansexual. They're a Sagittarius. They're also a senior. They have a very dark backstory, and they become prominent probably in season 2. So they're not super prominent yet. They'll probably be a character in season 1, but season 2's when they get to shine. Xavier Diaz, 19, he, him. He is fruity, he gay. He's a college freshman. He's an Aries. Okay. He goes to Valkyrian University, and he has a lot of beef with with the Hawthorns. Blackthorns at over the island. Hawthorns. And so that's all you need to know about him. Cedric Jennings. He's 19. He, him pronouns. He fruity as well. He gay. He's college sophomore. He goes to Valkyrian University, and you may have recognized that he's Sage's brother based on the last name. So that's all I'm going to say about those characters, because I don't want to like go into depth of like what inspired them, because that might spoil some stuff. But let's go ahead and get on. Let's go ahead over to any last questions with Charmed Academics you guys may have, and then we're moving on to Fallen Star System P. While you guys do that, I'm going to grab my phone and I'm going to check to see if anyone gets a shout out from posting on Instagram or Twitter and tagging me in it. Okay. I know an Aries very well. I'd be surprised if I didn't know him well, since he is me. There's nothing wrong with being or having Aries friends, by the way. Let me clarify that. There are really good Aries out there. But I also know a couple that are the bad type of Aries, so it's very like, it depends on the Aries, you know? Some Aries are very sweet individuals, and they work through the problems that they may or may not have. Does Sage like cats? Very important question. Yes, she does like cats. She does, don't worry. She's kind of like a cat. To be completely honest, her personality is very much of a cat. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Okay. Nothing on here. Okay. Now let me go to Instagram. My mother is an Aries. Do any of them have a cat? So that is something that you'll find out pretty soon when you watch the deal. It's not like a spoiler or anything, but like it's kind of an arc that happens. They get them later on. That's all I'll say. They get them later on. Okay. Okay, nothing on here either. Okay, cool. For those who missed it earlier, what I was just doing was checking my socials, because if you tweet or post on Instagram tagging me, it's Izumi Gaming G, so basically Izumi Gaming with an extra letter on each end. if you tag me in a post linking the stream or talking about the stream, then I will retweet it or repost it, depending on what platform you do it on, and I will give you a shout out, and I will like it and stuff like that. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and check that out. Kitties, yes. Kitties indeed. Okay, now let's move on over to Fallen Stars. So Fallen Stars is going to be premiering tomorrow at 2:30 EST. If you're not sure what time that is for you, look up EST2 and then where you live or whatever time zone you live in, and then it'll convert it for you and you'll find out when it's going to be up for you. I am very excited for Fallen Stars. I ran out of breath for some reason just then. Don't know why. Okay, I'm very excited for Fallen Stars. It is basically a role-playing SMP. I actually have like a little like deal I wrote down that I'll use as a kind of explanation. Okay. Fallen Stars SMP is a role-playing SMP. It follows a group of humans that are chosen by the goddess race by being lured to fallen stars that transport them from Earth to the beautiful world of Historia. The stars proceed to transform each of them into magical races that populate the world. The goddess race has chosen them to save their world from the evil rule of vampiric royalty. Will you help them save Historia, or will you side with the royals? With the royals, sorry, I like stuttered there. Your fate is in your hands on Fallen Stars SMP. Now I have an introduction for me as the owner of the, creator of the series. Fallen Stars is gonna be so much fun. I am so excited. You might be late. Okay, no worries. Let me know how late you'll be and like in DMs. And if you are too late, then we're going to just have you join. We'll make another event stream of more people being teleported and you'll be in that one. Because there's already someone else that can't make it, so don't worry about it. We have lore. Exactly. I'm very excited. Okay. So, for those who don't know who I am as the creator of Fallen Stars SMP, hello. I'm Izumi. I've been doing YouTube for 10 years. I've been in the Minecraft role-playing scene for about 6 years now, and after a brief hiatus, it was strange to see how much the scene had evolved. So in attempts to embrace both old and new role-playing styles, I'm merging them together into one harmonized group production. I aspire to lift up myself and other content creators and gain a name for each of us in the community. Secondly, let me explain how the production will happen. That is just for content creators. Okay, so that's basically the introduction. It kind of had a stark ending. Sorry about that. I should have just ended it at each member of the community. Because the rest is literally just like how the group events will happen, and that's just like stuff that the creators need to know, and the NPCs and crewmates and stuff. For those who don't know, it will be streamed and recorded, so if you want to watch a certain person's perspective, or if you want to watch all the perspectives, I will have a playlist following every single person's perspective on my channel, so you'll be able to watch every person's perspective, and then I'll have one that's specifically my perspective for those who don't want to watch through the same stream from everyone's perspective, but they will be there just in case. The fact that we've both been in the role-playing community basically from the beginning, yeah, it's crazy. Like, we've been in the community since my street didn't exist. That is insane to me. Like, it had just been created when we both, like, started to make our footprint back in the day. I'm really excited for the first event. I'm gonna have a lot of fun writing the rest of the events too. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and be right back. I have to go to the bathroom. Go ahead and go to the bathroom, grab a snack, grab a drink, whatever you need to do. I will be right back. please stay here and ask questions in chat if you would like to, and I will answer them as soon as I get back. See you in a bit. Okay, we are back. Hello. Okay. I can reopen where I was. Oh, dang it. I accidentally closed it out. Okay. Nixie got discovered. Yeah, she's in Fallen Stars with you now, Nova. She recently joined. Glad you two are getting along. Okay, so as for Fallen Stars SMP, so first and foremost, if you guys have any baseline questions about kind of the story and stuff, let me know, and I would love to answer any questions you may have. As well as if you guys are wondering about like applying and stuff like that, if you guys would like to apply for the next wave and stuff like that. But yeah, let me know and I will gladly answer all your questions. First off, we currently have me, Swan Sorceress, Jackie the Idiot, Cyan Alpha Cyan Wolf, Cyan Alpha Wolf. I was trying to remember the order of her name. Mumuchu, Astronova, Midnight Moonlight, and oh my gosh, thank you so much. Welcome. I'm in shock. Hello, welcome. You are now a cutesy dumpling. I did not expect anyone to join members like anytime soon. Oh my god, thank you. Thank you so much. And of course there's also Midnight Moonlight and Nixie, which Nixie stuff I need to add to this real quick, so I'm gonna actually do that in just a moment, please and thank you. Okay, so I obviously need to DM her about more of her personality stuff, but I can add like her race and stuff like that on here. Yeah, thank you so much for becoming a member. Love you. Oh, well, thank you, Nova. That's very sweet of you to say. Thank you. Thank you, it's Black. Well, thank you. Okay, so let me go ahead and add Nixie on here. Don't worry about it, Wolfie. Is very much appreciated, but by no means necessary. The doc for the character I made for myself. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you so much. That'll make it super easy, because then I can put it into my deal as well. Enjoy your building streams. Oh, thank you. That means a lot to me. It's very sweet of you. Thank you so much. I'll make sure to post more on my members page now that I have a member. I feel famous now. There's a major ego boost. Thank you very much for joining. I'll make sure that you get the quality content you pay for. I believe with the membership you have, let me actually, I don't want to do that actually. Let me go here. So I make sure I give you everything you're paying for. Let me see. Okay, so you are a cutesy dumpling, which is $5 a month. Am I gonna pay $5 a month? Thank you. I can buy boba once a month with that money. Thank you. Okay, so you get the loyalty badges and emojis, which by the way, the emojis are so freaking cute. I'll put some in chat for you guys to see. As well as members only polls, photos and status updates, and priority reply to comments. Okay, so that'll all be good. I'll make sure to do all that kind of stuff. I'm blushing. I feel free. Look, man, not all of them are active. I took such a long break that like only like maybe 1,000 of them are active at this point, which is still a lot of people, don't get me wrong. I'm very grateful to have that, but It's definitely not 27,000 people anymore at this point. It's just a number more than anything at this point. But I'm so happy that so many people are coming back to the channel. It's honestly really inspiring for me as a content creator to see the amount of love and support you guys have given me in coming back, and you guys, you know, being so, you know, kind and supportive, even though I've been on such a long break. You guys, honestly, okay, you know what we're gonna do? We're going to open up the world for Charmed Academics, and we're gonna do some building in celebration of getting a member, because I have so much inspiration to work on roleplays right now. I really need to write, but I feel like you guys wouldn't enjoy a writing stream right now. I'm also in a talkative mood, so that wouldn't really fit. So. I love you guys so much. You guys are great. Crap, let me go ahead and open up the good old Minecraft. Here, I'll just do this. There we go. Dude. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. Makes my heart go pitter-patter. Pitter-patter. Okay, and let me open this. I gotta change my mods over real quick. Uno momento, por favor. I don't know why I'm speaking Spanish with a British accent. Don't ask me. Don't ask me why. I just do it sometimes. It's okay. Okay. .12.2. Okay, so I'm loading up Minecraft. We'll do a little bit of build so I can watch while I make skins. He's not tired of making apps. Oh god. That is honestly, like, I feel you with that one. I was making skins all day yesterday for Fallen Stars, like NPCs and stuff. Mainly just finding skins and then tweaking them because they're background characters, but then I had to make like the original skins for like the main NPCs that we actually talked to during the first stream and stuff. For those I had to make. And I kept being like, okay, maybe I'll do this. I don't like it. Maybe I'll do this. I don't like it. And I got so bored. It's a great thing to be bored of, though, to be fair. I'd rather be bored of that than, like, a 9-to-5 office job. That's what I'm working my ass off to not have to have right now. With your guys' support, you guys are helping me not have to do that. Obviously, it's not the end of the world. Anyone who works a 9-to-5 office job, like, mad respect, my dude. It's not the end of the world, obviously, but, like, it is a amazing thing to be able to be creative for a living, you know? I believe in every one of you guys being able to do the same as me. Whether it's writing, or building, or recording, or streaming, or anything. I believe in you all, very much so. And I hope you guys believe in yourselves too. HD skins are literally so much fun to make and stuff, but my attention span is crying. Yeah. The good thing about Fallen Stars in that respect, we don't have to make HD skins for Fallen Stars because it's 1.18.1, which doesn't have more player models in it. So, give you a little bit of slack in that department. You don't have to make one for that, at least. Ooh, yay! I got an extra boba ball. I thought I was out. My computer's kind of crying at me, telling me I'm abusing it. It's being loud. Let me clean off if there's any dust. There was no dust. Okay, we're good. I'm all out. I said. Okay. There we go. This should be the right world. Fair, fair. I have seeds on my back. Okay, let me go ahead and... I have a very colorful skin on right now. Okay, and then a little whiter on the side, and we should be good. There we go. Cool. I feel like I have to burp. I apologize, everyone. Okay. Oh, it's hiccups. No. I have hiccups. Oh, no. Okay, I think we're good. Is it delayed for you guys? Like, is my visuals... I'm hiccuping. Ah! Maybe if I drink more water, I'll be good. Making Chiselbit's door, my attention span is crying. I feel you. Look at this alleyway. The amount of bits that went into this? Chiselly biddlies? Big old bitties? Dude, so many chisel and bits went into this little alleyway. Wolfie, what are you doing? Wolfie. Okay, I'm testing, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think it's slightly delayed. I don't think it's that delayed, but I can tell there's a slight delay. I'm gonna try to fix it. Okay. I think it's still there. Okay, we'll leave it alone. Hopefully it'll resolve itself. Let me know if it's happening for just my end or if it's happening on your guys' ends too. I love this room. Wolfie, put your money away. I appreciate it if you want to become a member though, but like don't feel obligated. Okay, so wish I could gift channel member subs. My dude, you rich? Thank you for all the support, it's Clack. It means a lot. Okay, so this is the high school campus. These are the dormitories. It's very set-like right now because I had to make sure everything would fit in first. Chisel and Bits is like an itch I can't scratch. Chisel and Bits is like an itch I can't scratch. I can only do them a little bit. It's fair. I understand. Wolfie! Okay. What needs to be built? Oh, I need to do terraforming. That's what I need to do. If my computer doesn't hate me for it, that is. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So first we're gonna do More sidewalk. Extend the road a little bit. There we go. And then what I plan on doing right now is basically, because this is an island, what I plan on doing, like this needs to be lower. There we go. What I plan on doing is having this be some of the like island edge, you know? But I don't know how to do this little area, whether I make it like a little parking area, because the bridge isn't on this side. The bridge to the normal world. Yeah, I'll make it a little like they can park here and look at the shore. Let's see. Do I not have any? Okay. Let's just get wool then. Wait, is this wool? That's concrete, I think. White concrete? Sorry, I sneezed. Let's use the grid snapped. I think 4th is what we need. Oh wait, no, can it not be grid snapped? Oh no, yeah, it is grid snapped. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and make these lines. And then we can just copy them. Okay, and then let's go ahead and I need to make them even though so they can actually fit vehicles in them. So 3 and then 3 and then 3. Okay, so this will be where it ends. Boop. One of my favorite creators with some extra money, but it literally won't let me. Don't worry about it, Wolfie. I appreciate you offering, but don't worry about it. If it's not working, don't worry. It's okay. I appreciate you being here. And then what I'll do is I'll put up like a road blocker and like a forced U-turn type thing. What mods do you use for the series? Okay, so I use... Where's mod options? Okay, so I use Creative Core, what's OTG stand for? Original terrain generator? Something like that. OTG core, this one, it just goes with another mod. Chisel and Bits, Creative Core regular, that one is dummy. CMD Cam, Crocoit mod, which doesn't work with the texture pack I have, so it's in here just because I use it in another world and I use every other mod in that world, so. Custom NPCs, Model Lib, DecoCraft, Fairy Lights, flat colored blocks. Mr. Crayfish's furniture mod, just enough IDs. Malice's core, Malice's doors, Miniatura mod, more player models, not enough pets, open terrain generator. That's what it stands for, open terrain generator. Pam's Harvest Craft, Vampires Need Umbrellas, Mr. Crayfish's vehicle mod, wearable backpacks, and world edit. Not crazy amount, but a good amount of mods. Let's get this straight, unlike me. And then 1, 2, 3. Oh god, this is gonna be tedious. Here, wait, I'm gonna do it on just 2 blocks so that I can copy them. There we go. Oh, shit. Crap. I'm gonna have to do that part separately, though. Okay. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. There we go. So now all I have to do is get the white concrete back and then finish off the lines. Turning up the music for myself. Okay, there we go. So now we have some parking spots, and then we'll add some of these so no cars drive into the ocean. And then we will turn this into sphere. Is it brush? Slash brush sphere. Is it slash a sphere? Okay. Sphere, air, 3. Oh no! I want to make this. I want to make it a brush or a wand. How do I do such a thing? That doesn't sound like what I want to do. I thought it was, is it just slash brush? Okay, slash brush sphere. There we go. Air 3. Okay, let's see if my computer lets me do this on the stream. Because it genuinely might not let me. Okay, let's just get the outline of the island. Let me know if the stream starts to have an aneurysm, guys. I want to leave enough space because there has to be some part of it that's not on campus, you know? Okay. It's going to be ocean. So there's going to be, this is just like the outline of where the ocean begins, and then all from the eye can see is going to be water. I didn't get too close to the house, right? Yeah, no, I left enough space. Okay, so we're gonna make it go pretty far this direction so there can be more city. Okay, how far away are we? Okay, yeah, that's far away. That's far enough. It's a pretty compact city, so like you don't need that much space, but I also wanted to make sure that there was more than enough space to have like the university campus that's gonna be built for season 2 if you guys like season 1 enough. I had to switch from my computer to my tablet because I have to go to sleep soon. As soon as I open the stream on my tablet, it tells me that I can support the creator by... Is it taunting you? Okay, and then I should be able to bring it back around this way. There we go. Nice. There we go. So, now that I've got the outline, it is time to make the brush bigger. Get rid of all the eye can see. This is gonna be a pain in the ass to fill in with water. I mean, I'm gonna world edit it, but like it's still gonna be a pain in the ass even with world edit, to be fair. Get rid of ye old land. Damn. I feel so powerful right now. I am God right now. Okay. It's okay if there's like distant land, like barely visible, because they're technically off the shore of Connecticut, so like that could be Connecticut. But like I'd rather it not be seen, because I'd rather like it to feel like they could be like miles and miles and miles from shore. This is satisfying. Power Wash Simulator who? Christina! Wait, this is like... Well, Nixie, I'm so sorry. Nixie, wait! This is like, when, we watch Power Wash Simulator at my house. Markiplier play it. at my house for hours. We'd fall asleep with him on and wake up with it still on. Okay. Right now it feels like a floating island. But it's not a floating island. It's in the water. Floating island would be cool though. I missed that. We should do that again. That was fun. Potion simulator when I washed the pool out. Nice. Yeah, no, it really is. Okay, let's go back to over here. Get rid of all that grime, that dirt and grime. Mainly just dirt and grass, to be fair, though. It looks so strange. It's satisfying. Yes, yes. There we go. Get rid of that too. Yeah, literally. Get rid of all the dirt and grime. Get out of here. So satisfying. And then I'm gonna like terraform it to look more like a beach as well after I'm done. There we go. Okay, I don't think any of that will show now. Yeah! Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and drink some water. Which we're almost out, actually. Let's go and get rid of some of this real quick. Let's go back over here. Cool. Now we're gonna make this brush, instead of air, we're gonna make it sandstone so it doesn't fall through the void. Make it 2. Can I make it 1? Yeah, there we go. That's more the size I wanted. That's what she said. There we go. But yeah, as for members, aka It's Glack, you will be receiving a lot of behind the scenes stuff for the role plays as well as the SMPs, a lot of building screenshots of like building process, and also character designs, like early stage character designs and stuff like that. So you'll be getting a lot of that kind of stuff, as well as like helping me pick out names and what buildings to build next, stuff like that. Definitely a lot of fun. Okay. Okay, is that all that's viewable from this point? I need to go a little further over, actually. Okay. Okay, and then if I go like this. Yeah. Whoopsie. Oh god, this is gonna lag. Don't die. Bye, sand. Okay. Now I'm gonna do some hand terraforming. Oh, just go straight down. Okay. Now I'm gonna do some hand terraforming to get it a more natural shape. You guys are here to keep me company. I appreciate it. Because it definitely wouldn't be nearly as fun without the company. Okay, there we go. Let's get a good layer. Again, I don't want it falling through to the void over and over again. That would not be very nice. So let's get some good layer of sandstone and then cover it with sand. I will say, it works out perfectly that the sun sets on this side. That was mere coincidence. Get rid of this sandstone on top. Nothing wrong with having a little bit of sandstone picking up, but I don't want it near shore, you know? I don't want it near where the normal grass is and stuff, because I don't feel like that looks very realistic. Like that. Yeah, And I'm not going to do this all the way around the island yet because it's going to be incredibly time consuming. And so I'm just doing it at the beach right now. I feel like Nixie's laughing at me right now because of how much work this is taking. She'd be like, look, I'm gonna get a map for this. I already started building, okay? I can't go back now. I must go forward. Push even further beyond. That's as far as we're gonna go over right now. Because as far as it's basically viewable. Girl, I can't laugh at you because I just built a whole forest cave system and underground earth. Yeah, fair, fair. We're both kind of, like, hard-headed about finishing what we start when it comes to builds. Even if it never gets used, we'll finish it. We're both builders at heart, I feel. That just love writing. We're storytellers, but we're also... We're really good at set design. Probably because we're writers, to be fair. Now, we're gonna take our handy dandy axe. We're gonna go... Boom. This is gonna be a big boy to do, so my computer might die. It's okay. If stream goes bye-bye, you know why. I'm just gonna look down. That wasn't that bad. My computer actually handled that very well. Good job, computer. Now this I actually don't know how it's gonna do because there's gonna be a little bit of water dripping into the void. I could just prevent that, but I don't want to because it's gonna be fixed later on. Oh, okay. It just stopped itself. Chill. It's starting to look like an ocean! Guys, we did it! It looks like an ocean! Now, if you go into it, not as much. This is actually a really pretty water texture. But if you go into it, not as much. But, like, it's an ocean. We did it! And the water's dark enough and reflective enough that you can't really see the sandstone unless you're looking for it, so it works out really well. Yay! I'm proud. Proud of our creation that we've made today. We've made an ocean. On one side of our island, to be fair. But still an ocean. I feel the pain. I made a whole forest a couple days ago for only 3 episodes of a series I'm building for. Ooh, that's some dedication. I'm proud of you. Okay. So, I chugged all my water, so I need to go refill it. So I'm gonna go do that really quick. I will be right back, and then I will see you guys in just a second. So, BRB again. If you go onto my Twitter or Instagram, Izumi Gaming G, so Izumi Gaming with an extra I and G. If you go on to my Twitter or Instagram and you post tagging me in it about the stream, I will repost or retweet your post that you did, and as well as I will like the post and give you a shout out. So do that while I'm doing the whole water refill, as well as take care of yourselves. If you guys need to get some water or stretch or whatever, go do that as well. And I'll be right back. I'll be checking for those while on break, so do them quickly. I'll be right back. my back of water. Okay, get caught up on chat. I haven't seen someone be that excited about an ocean. Look, man, I worked hard on that ocean. Anyone got tips on how to stay awake when you're really tired at 10:40 p.m. caffeine or be a night owl? I don't want to fall asleep during another stream. I feel bad when that happens. Don't feel bad. Do not feel bad. Do not. Here, wait 1 second. Let me go ahead and check socials, and then we will be okay. I don't see anything on Instagram. See Twitter? Okay. All caught up. Okay. I gotta go. I need to make lunch. I love you. See you tomorrow. Go make lunch. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Thank you for joining. Okay. So now our final venture in stream will be to raid my boyfriend. But first, let's go admire the ocean one more time. Look at that. It almost feels like a actual place. Okay. Thank you all for watching this stream. Let's go ahead and go raid my boyfriend. And then I'm also going to write. I'm actually probably going to go into his office while he's streaming. Grab my laptop behind him. To be completely honest. Turn off my music. Is it gonna pop up? Hello? There we go. Okay. Everyone go over to his stream. I'll put it in chat. Let's rate him. He's doing an ASMR just like... I don't think you guys saw anything important. I think my stream key is covered, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. Let me put it in chat. I do have a Discord server. I'll link that as well. It's beautiful. Thank you. I do love my... I do love my little... my little ocean. Okay. There's my Discord server. Go ahead over to Tamakichi's stream. Let's go ahead and... raid him. Okay, everyone go over to his stream and go in chat, and I want you to type Izumi raid, okay? Okay, can we do this as a group? Let me open up stream on my phone. Izumi Wade. Everyone give him some love. Virtual hugs. Izumi Raid. Everyone go subscribe, like, go over to his stuff. He is a variety streamer. He streams Minecraft, Sekiro, he played a little bit of Elden Ring, which I think he's gonna go back and play more. I think he's gonna start over, so you guys can see him from the beginning. He plays quite a few games. He plays a bunch of games, so you'll most likely be able to find something that you like. He doesn't typically do ASMR power washing streams, but he's been doing it recently. So if you're enjoying that, he'll do it more. If you don't, there's plenty of other content too. So anyways, thank you guys so much for joining the stream. I do appreciate it so much, and I will see you guys in the next stream. Bye-bye! Go join his stream.